we are attempting to determine yield on a bond sale. So you have Rayner here who just sold bonds for $104.90. He paid $90 1 year ago. Now, if you recall, the way we compute yield is that we have a capital gains yield, and then we also have a price appreciation yield. Okay, so on these two elements is that we can see here is that there is going to be a gain because last year at P -1, right? Last year, 1 year ago, the value here was $90. Today, the value is, its P0 is at 104.90. Now, I hope that's not too confusing by using these subscripts of 0 and -1, but when we put it out in the way I've done it for you in the past, right, is that it's new minus old over old, so P1 minus P0 divided by P0. It's basically going to end up being the same thing here as P0 minus P -1 divided by P -1. And all of this, right, that part shouldn't be all that confusing, but it's basically, it's our new price minus our old price divided by old price, right? New minus old over old. That's the way I always remember it, new minus old over old. Okay, so when we are computing this yield here is that we have the amount here is that we have our yield. So it's our total gain divided by our total price paid. So we're going to have here is that it's our new price, which is $104.90, minus the old price, which is the $90. That's what we actually paid for it. And then we also have to add on to that the amount of interest payments that we received, which we received here, $9.31 in interest payments. And all of this is going to be divided by the price we paid for it, which is at $90. Okay, which this here all shows us is that we're going to have a total gain here of $24.21 divided by 90. And that's the important crucial part here is that we need to remember what is our total amount that we actually gained. And that's going to be divided by the price that we paid for it. So that 24.21 divided by 90 here, and then we're going to multiply that by 100. In order to the only reason we're doing that is to turn it into a percentage, is going to be at 26.9%. And that is our actual yield if this was a stock that we actually, or excuse me, a bond that we actually purchased.